it's Jayla Michelle, and I am back with another video. So I know it's been like 6-7 months since I've made a video. It's been a lot going on. For one, school was a lot for me. Finishing up my sophomore year, doing exams and stuff like that, and then I've been working all summer, but today marks 1 week since I've been back in school. I'm now a junior, so there's that. Then on top of that, my camera on my old phone was broken, so there was no making any videos on that, so I had to wait till I got a new phone. I finally got a new phone. As soon as I got it, I was like, I need to plan to make a video because I do want to keep growing my channel, and I do want to keep making progress and getting to my goal. Since I've been gone, I've still been getting subscribers, so thank you for that. We're almost at 200, so let's make it to our 200 goal, and I'm definitely going to be more consistent for you guys. I know I say that every time, but I really am trying because I don't know, I have way more determination in me, I guess, and I'm definitely way more motivated than I was last year. I have a lot going on this year. I'm in 2 organizations. I made the e-board for both organizations. I am the treasurer on for an organization called Embrace Models. If you watched my videos from last school year, then you know that I was in that org. And then I'm also on the finance committee for NIU NAACP. It's if you've heard of NAACP, you know what I'm talking about, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And we have an organization, a unit of that organization on campus where we volunteer, we help out the Black people on campus. We spread awareness about social injustices and things of that nature. So this is my first year on e-board, so you know, we'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely excited and nervous at the same time, but I'm gonna try my best and get to where I need to go, because you know, with me, I have to think of the bigger picture, like, why am I doing this? And everything that I do in college serves a greater purpose. I can get where I need to be. So moving on from my little life update, today's video is going to be about how I've been working on myself and managing myself as I have entered my 20s era. My birthday was in April. I'm now 20 years old, so yeah, so a lot has happened, and I've been going through a lot of changes, and this video could help anyone who's going through the same thing that I am. Of course, my light just gave out. Ignore that. Thank you. But this video is for anyone who's going through the same thing. I know that I feel like entering your 20s is such a big change from, you know, your teenage years. Like, you have a lot of responsibility now. You have your second puberty. I know some people never heard of that, but your second puberty is basically like, you know, you have your first puberty when you're like a teenager, like an early teenager, and then you have it again when you're in your 20s, where you just experience like a major shift in like your weight, or maybe like your skin and hair and things like that. So that's definitely been a part of me. I feel like I've found like just new securities, like insecurities, since I've turned 20. And I'm just gonna talk about how I manage that and how I work through all of my insecurities and things like that. So before we get started into the video, make sure you give it a like, and yeah, let's get into it. One of like the biggest changes I've noticed in myself since I've turned 20 is that my weight has fluctuated like a lot, And it's crazy because I've never thought about my weight, like, ever. When I was in high school, even like a couple years ago, like a year ago, I've never really thought about my weight. I've always been like pretty like slim, and I never had to work out. Like, I would eat, maybe I'd be bloated for like 30 minutes and then it'd go away. But no, it feels like my weight is definitely sticky now. You know, and I feel like I've definitely hyper fixated on it. I'm always thinking about my weight, like every time I pass a mirror, every day. You know, I'm either looking at my new back rolls, or, you know, my stomach now, or my face. Like, I feel like my face has gotten chubbier, and yeah, it's definitely been a new weight on my shoulders, literally. But if anybody, you know, has experienced this, like, let me know in the comments. Like, just hyperfixating on your weight. And, you know, it doesn't matter what anyone tells me. Like, they could be like, oh no, Jill, like, you look so good, like, you're skinny. No, like, I still think I'm fat, and maybe like dysmorphia or something like that. But every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, whoa, like, Jay, you've gotten big. And so I'm trying not to think about it as much, and I'm trying to love myself through all stages of my life, no matter if I'm getting bigger, you know. And I try to think to myself, like, if you ever, like, I know some people have experienced this, like, do you ever look back at old videos and pictures of yourself and you'll be like, I don't know why I ever thought this way about myself, like, I literally look perfect. I'm trying to think that way about myself now. Like, I know in a couple years, if I look back at myself now, I'm gonna be like, Jayla, there was literally nothing wrong with you. So I try to keep that in mind. And also just love yourself through the process. Like, it's no point in like mongering on, you know, this, like, you know, you can definitely make, you know, changes to your lifestyle, the way you eat. I love eating, so changing my diet is going to be extremely hard for me, but I have made a plan for myself to walk at least 10,000 steps every day, and to also try to go to the gym when I'm not busy. So yeah, like, that has been a major thing that has happened since I've turned 20. Just newfound insecurities with my body and how I look. Like, even with my face, I feel like my acne has gotten worse. I have a lot more acne scars now, which I cover with makeup, and it's hard, you know, looking at yourself every day and being like, I wish I could change this about myself. But at the end of the day, I'm just still trying to love myself through all of that, you know. And that's really all you can do. Like, I try to just remind myself, like, you're really beautiful, and even with acne, you're still beautiful. With acne, without acne, you're still beautiful. So yeah. So if you're dealing with this, like, I promise you, acne is really not that big of a deal. And I feel like we criticize ourselves more than other people criticize us, because we nitpick on every single thing. And of course, it's your face, so you look at your face every day in the mirror, but it's just like, it's really not a big deal. Use different skin products that you feel like will help you, and try those out. But even when you're trying to figure out a solution, just still make sure to remind yourself that you're still you. You still deserve everything. You still deserve to feel pretty, even if you do have acne, or even if you don't feel 100% satisfied with the way you look. And that's been something I've been learning going through life. So that's that. not so physical wise, I feel like a major insecurity with me as well is the fact that I don't really have as many friends as I would like to have. And you know, I'm in college right now. I have about like 2 or 3 friends that I hang out with, and other than that, that's pretty much it. And so when those friends are busy, it's like, well, you know, what do I do with myself? But and maybe that's not like a major insecurity, but for me it is, because I always pictured myself having a lot of friends and always doing something, you know, and always having fun. But you know, that's not realistic, and you know, it's not for everybody. Not everybody, you know, like some people just don't have as many friends as others do. We all have our different path in life, and we all have, you know, different roles. But I'm trying to flip it for myself, not as like an insecurity or something that I don't like about myself, but it just means if you don't have a lot of friends, it just means that your aura doesn't mesh with a lot of people. And it's not even the fact that I have people that don't want to be my friend, it's just that I just don't make them, you know what I mean? And not everyone that I meet is supposed to be my friend, and I'm cool with everyone. I can make a conversation with anyone, but not everyone is meant to be my friend, and not everyone has access to me. I have a couple people that, you know, I'm close to, and that I can yap about myself all day long and tell my business to all day long. But other than those people, you know, it's very superficial with me, and I'm, you know, business is business. So yeah, but I'm open to making new friends, but I feel like I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that I'm meant to be someone who's I'm meant to be someone who's more introverted, and I'm meant to only have a couple friends. And I feel like that's the best way to do it anyway. I feel like when you have a lot of friends, is when a lot of drama happens, and I'm not a drama person at all. I don't do that. I'm not into drama at all whatsoever. So yeah, I like my business to stay my business, and that's just that. So only a few select people can experience me, and if you are one of those people, then consider yourselves very lucky. I'm very loyal, extremely loyal, and not everyone can get that from me, so there's that. But it used to be like a major insecurity for me. It is in some ways, because I also, like, another thing I'm trying to get over is that I also have like major jealousy issues when it comes to my friends. And if I go on social media and, you know, I see my friend hanging out with some other girl, and I'm like, whoa, like, it hits me. And I don't say anything because before I say that, when I was younger, I used to say something, and I used to get really mad when my friends would hang out with other people. And I've gotten older, and I've definitely matured to the point where it's like, you know, other people are allowed to have other friends, Jayla, you know, like, calm down, you know. So I don't say anything. It still bothers me sometimes, but I don't say anything because it's really nothing to be mad about. Like, how can you be mad at someone for hanging out with their other friends, you know? So yeah, I hope this is relatable to some of y'all, and I hope it's not just like a me thing, but I hope it's relatable to y'all as well. And just so other people, and you know that they're not alone with this. We all have our flaws, we all have our insecurities, we all have our issues. It's just about how we work towards it, how we work towards dealing with them. And especially for girls in their early 20s that just don't know what they're doing, in their life, and don't know how to, you know, control their emotions and be more emotionally intelligent. And that's what I'm working towards. And That's what I'm working towards. So I hope this, you know, helps at least one person that's watching, you know, to not feel so alone, because sometimes I feel really alone when I think about the stuff that I deal with. And yeah, I'm also really, another thing that I'm also really insecure about, probably my relationship with men I meet and my dating life and my dating history. I feel like I'm very, well, before I say that, I think that I have never been in a healthy relationship before, and I've only really been in two. One was in high school, it doesn't really count. The other one was, the more recent one was like senior year into my college year, and that didn't end very well, and that whole entire relationship was toxic. I'm very insecure about the fact that I've never had a healthy relationship, and even with situationships and men that I meet and talk to for a little while, that has never gone well at all either. So it's like, at this point, I'm just like, am I the problem? Or am I just not running into the right people? I feel like I don't pick up the right men either. I've never met someone that I felt like was good for me either. And yeah, I don't even know what to really say about that. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that. So if you have advice for me, let me know in the comments too. Yeah, when it comes to men, I really don't know what I'm doing. I know what I want, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm in the wrong environment. I'm in college, you know, no guy here really has good intentions for real. They're like 1 in a million. So I think it's the environment. I feel like once I'm older and I'm able to go out more and experience more things, I'll probably meet men that are better. Keyword men. All I run into right now are little boys, so I'm just gonna wait on that. But yeah, let me know if you experience the same thing as well. But I hope this video helped you guys, and I'm planning to make another video soon, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, I'm really sorry if this video was all over the place. I'm still, you know, getting back into it. It's been a while, but I like talking in front of the camera, so I hope this isn't too chaotic for you guys. But yeah, bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.